Mike Bohn joined now by the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion Valentina Shevchenko, who returns at UFC 322 against Zhang Weili. One of the biggest fights in women's MMA history, Valentina. I think so many people were asking for this, wanting to see it. How happy are you that a fight like this of this magnitude is almost here?
Oh, for me, it's my training camp. I'm very concentrated. So there is no emotions like happiness or like anything that's going through my mind right now because I know it's going to be a very good fight. And I had to do everything to win the fight. And this is what was my training camp about. That's why it's a lot of preparation and concentration at this moment.
Yeah, this is a very rare fight. I don't know if you've ever had number one versus number two pound for pound in the UFC's rankings against each other. So it's like very meaningful for women's MMA. Do you feel that? Like, does this feel like a super important fight for the sport to you?
For me, it's definitely a very important fight, and it's kind of like I'm trying to get away of everything what's happening around this fight, what people saying, what's like you know me, you know me for a long time enough to understand like my approach to the preparation for the fight, for my personal personality. And that's why I'm trying to keep away all my mind about like what's happening around because I know to win the fight, it's take all dedication, not half, not like 90%, not 98%. It's take 100 and more. That's why I give all my dedication to that.
Yeah, and for you, I mean, are you just looking at it like another title defense? I mean, she's the one who's moving up the division, who has to, add the weight, all that stuff for you. You've done this in this weight class for so long. Is that part of your focus? Just like, thinking about it as this is just another challenger to my belt.
For me, every fight it's the best fight, it's the biggest fight. Because if you're not gonna prepare like that, it's not gonna be any good. And definitely, I gonna defend my title, and it's gonna. I already defend my title for 10 times, so it's definitely very important defense this time. And I do everything to win and like to keep my belt with me.
Did you think that how it would come together did? Like, we were all expecting this to be a champion versus champion fight, but when they announced it, well, he vacated her title to come back up. Were you expecting her to still be the champion at 115 when this fight happened?
Oh, so many changes, yes, happened, and yeah, definitely the structure how it was before, champion against champion. It's gonna be. It was like one picture, but then it's changed and looks like everyone has to vacate when they move to the other weight classes, and this is what's happening like lately with the old champions who want to fight in different weight class, lower or bigger, like so heavier or lighter. It doesn't matter. So for me, it doesn't matter. For me, it's never was matter like who is the champion on this moment, holding the belt, not holding the belt, because I look into the person exactly what skills the person possess and like what I have to take considered, like prepare me for the fight. And this is always was the most important for me. So no matter what outside happening, I focus what is really matter for the fight.
Mhm. And what are you expecting out of her given all that studying? I mean, she's obviously been very good at 115, but when you watch her tape and study her, do you have to expect like, oh, 10 pounds heavier, she might be stronger in this position or her cardio might be better there? Like, do you have to factor that in how she might be different adding that 10 pounds of weight?
I'm kind of like focusing on the hardest challenge every time, because if you are gonna be, oh no, she's like lighter, not have enough power, or or I will be like more powerful, it's not the right approach. You have to think about the fight, that it's like the biggest challenge you're gonna face, the only things that you're gonna put through all this hard training session. It's the only right way. That's why I'm expecting it's gonna be a challenge, definitely. And she's a great amazing fighter with like all skills, and I bring everything what I have and even more, and to secure the victory and still be the champion.
Does it mean anything to you to fight in New York at Madison Square Garden? I know you appreciate the history of combat sports, and it means a lot to you to fight in this historic venue. Is that special to you for this fight?
Definitely. I'm sorry. Just 1 second.
No, you're good.
Definitely, it means so much to me to fight in very historical venue for martial arts, for the combat sport, especially like in mixed martial arts. The story behind the martial art, how it's developed, how it's like created back in 70s. It's all everything like started with just idea of this universal fighting sports that include all the techniques with such big names like just 1 second. So yeah, definitely, it's very important for me to fight in such historical venue for combat sport, for all fighting sports, Madison Square Garden, especially like if we're speaking about MMA, mixed martial arts, knowing the story behind it, how it started, how it developed with such big names, like for example, in here in America, like father of karate, American karate, Ed Parker, Elvis Presley, Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee. After them, it's Bill Wallace. Benny Urquidez, and they all had they was the reason why MMA it's was born like a sport because they were seeking for the universal sports that include so much technique. In the back on that time in 70s, like karate, taekwondo, it has all this variety, versatile techniques, and now we can see mixed martial arts. It's including all these techniques, all the kicks, all the like boxing punches, and in 90s it started like to take like wrestling, jiu-jitsu, grappling, and now we have complete sport, very universal sport, very versatile sport, mixed martial arts. And in this sport, in this style, every fighter can choose the exact style, the tactic, what they want, not only like in fighting style, not only wrestling style. It's like whatever you wish, you can choose. This is the best. This is idea was what was built back then in 70s, and now we are living this dream. And definitely all that happening, how the sport was developed, the greatest fight was happening in Madison Square Garden, and now we are here fighting in this venue in UFC 322. Definitely, it's very meaningful. It's very important event.
I love to hear that. If you win this fight, Valentina, Kayla Harrison is out there saying that if she wins her fight and you win her fight, or you win your fight, she wants to face you at the White House in the summer at 135. Would you be interested in going up and doing this fight with Kayla if you both win?
I heard she brought some other names as well, right? And it's like from all the she called Amanda, right? She called Rhonda, and from all three names, it's only one name. He's that's still active fighter. The other
Exactly.
one is like 8 years retired, 4 years retired. Yeah, Kayla, she is a very good fighter, very good athlete, very strong, physically strong, and definitely it's gonna be great fight, but I'm not looking past my fight. You know me.
Mhm.
You know I every time focus on what I have the challenge right now in front of me. My challenge is UFC 322, and we can come back to this question after the fight.
That's fair. Yeah, it just seems so exciting. I mean, I imagine you, Valentina, if you could beat the 115 champion, then the 135 champion in back-to-back fights. I mean, no one could argue you're the greatest female fighter we've ever seen. So it must be an exciting opportunity, but we of course have to see what happens. But would you be okay ever going back to 135? I know it was always discussed with like Amanda if you guys would do the trilogy. Are you comfortable if you had to go back up there at some point in your career?
For a long time, it was the only reason why I would return to the 135. It was just one name, unfinished business. When what I had with Amanda, once she was retired, and it's kind of like I lost interest for that. And now, let's see, like the rumors that she's unretired, but let's see if it's a reality.
Yeah, no, I feel like the plan they want to do is Amanda and Kayla maybe in January, and then they, Kayla,
Oh,
whoever wins, maybe
very
fights at
soon.
the White House.
We will
Yeah,
have all
yeah,
answers very soon.
exactly. All right, Valentina, I think we're out of time here, so I really appreciate you as always, and I'll be out there in New York next week, so we'll talk again soon.
Thank you, Mike. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.